set, where them hands, where them holes, where them throws, you know what I'm saying?
So I've been getting some questions about, am I accepting new students? The answer to am I accepting new students is yes and no. At the time of this video, I'm not accepting new students because one, my park and rec class is is going on. Once you go past a certain enrollment date, usually after the second class, they just don't allow you to bring new people in. I have enough people to keep that going, and I'm teaching that online through Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission, and that's going on. So I'm not accepting new students for that. So that's a no. But the yes comes in terms of this. I would be willing to accept a student who would want to be in some type of one-on-one mentorship program. I also would be willing to accept more students if I got, let's say, just a household, or if you were willing to arrange a time with me, it has to be on a weekend right now, when you pay me a cash app and we meet regularly. So that's the yes and no. Now, during the month of December of 2020, I'm not going to be doing any park and rec classes for that month. So if you wanted to approach me during the month of December 2020, I would have every Saturday available for lessons. But after that, it's going to depend upon if I can get my current class going again, which I think I will, if I can get all of them to return. And also, in the first part of January 2021, I'm going to have another park and rec class that'll be taught on Saturdays. Now, if I get both of those classes going, even though each one is an hour block, just in terms of, because of COVID, you have to go to the studio early. You have to check, do your mic checks and everything. Then you have to assist with cleaning up. In between that and traveling from the morning class to what will be hopefully an afternoon class, after that, during the winter months, I'm getting out there, getting home maybe at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That leaves only 2 hours of daylight. I may have to do some stuff around the house. My family may want to spend time with me. So, and for my day job, I set time aside to stay abreast of current technologies, and I want to go back to taking some tech classes. So, I would put things aside for martial arts if I had enough time, enough dedicated time. If you want to be a student of mine and you want to get my attention, definitely the best thing, in my opinion, to do is you have two choices. You can sign up for one of the park and rec classes when those go on. But I have to be there. I have to be there. It's by an authority that is not me. It's an external third party authority. You pay the county. They say he's supposed to be at this place, and I show up and I'm there. And it's a lot cheaper than what I would charge if you pay me by Cash App. But at the same time, if you would let me mentor you by Cash App, I would still I would be available, but it may not be at fixed times. But you would get my attention. It would be more expensive. The quality of instruction would actually be better because when you do something like that, where you're paying to mentor somebody, like you got that type of membership, they tend to focus on you more. I know I've done it with an instructor where I, as a student, and I felt like it's better when you get their time because they're just focused on you. But I can understand how the timing and arranging of stuff like that can be a problem, and you really, really, really have to be self motivated when it's just you and a mentor thing. So now, the one on one mentoring thing with me would be a great thing for someone who is like, if you're a really busy student, really academically inclined student, but you have the self motivation to practice. I would discuss something with you or point you in a direction and you take a look at it. Then you practice it. Then you send me the video of you doing something, say like for a form or something like that. Going over a throw. We may talk about it online. If you have a large teddy bear or a throwing dummy that you could use to demonstrate your judo throws on right now, or if you live with someone who's willing to be your uke, or you both sign up to be mentored by me, I would do that too. And you would send me footage of you doing the technique, and we check that off and move on to the next thing. So one thing I did, I would say, at the start of COVID lockdowns when I was still teaching, I was getting social distancing pay from the county. So we were paid, we were basically paid to stay away from people, if that's what you want to call it. But I figured since I was getting paid anyway, I might as well do something. And like I predicted, I figured we're going to have to move to an online format to continue the martial arts during COVID. So let me start now, getting used to teaching online. So that's what I did. And I worked out all the kinks and bugs. Well, not all, but most of them. I worked out all the bugs and the little, hesitations and things like that with my own students who had prior training so that I know I can handle somebody who would be brand new. But the one-on-one mentor thing would be perfect for someone, let's say, is a busy student, or if you are a working adult who has prior martial arts training, or if you are a working adult who doesn't have martial arts training, but you're self-motivated. Self-motivated. The one-on-one mentor thing outside of my park and rec classes would actually be horrible for who most people think that they should do that for, and that would be their little child. It would be horrible for them because I think that the children should be in the broader taught group setting. And I even felt this way before COVID, even when I was teaching in person. They need to get in a group first, learn how to do things in a group first, see if they actually match a group pace. If they truly present themselves as someone that's just leaving the group in the dust and they're showing that kind of attention, then and only then should they get private lessons. I feel like once you get to be at about the brown belt level, or if you were really trying to be a super serious competitor, that's when you would need private lessons, in my opinion. Or once you've passed the black belt level, because once people get to black belt, they can pick their path as to what type of martial artist they could be. Some people become instructors right away. Some people want to be advanced students. Some people want to move on to another style. Some people want to stop. All those options are fine, but especially when you get to black belt, there's no reason for a black belt to be in the whole group with people doing onesie twosies, unless that's what they want to do. Like I'm saying, if they want to be an advanced student, coming in with the group is part of your way of maintaining the basics. In a post-COVID world, when you're an advanced student, you're also an assistant instructor. But doing an online world, like I have my black belt that comes, she still comes with the group. I back off sometimes. I just let her do this, let her do that, because I want her to get some experience. She's building skills that way, teaching people online. So I've spent almost 10 minutes to say, am I taking new students? Yes and no. It depends. So whatever you need or want from me, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself. But I'm here. If you have any questions, look at my About page, my About tab, and get in contact with me. Thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people that talk about the martial arts. Peace. And as always, thank you for your time.